Why that camera keeps moving. Maybe it's vibration or something. I always have to adjust it. Never gets worse than this, the way it is now. But I have to go over there every day if I want to have to tip it down. I don't know. It's very annoying. Okay, we're gonna try this Explorer of Night. It's some little platformy puzzle platformy thing. I played it for like 3 or 4 minutes, and just check out jumping and that kind of stuff. So one of those deals. We'll see. Right, we'll see if it's worth buying. I think it's $4.99, but I think I paid like 99 cents for it on one of those. Like I said, I only buy games when they're on sale. I hardly ever pay for games for full price for games. Hardly ever. Now, when Resident Evil 9 comes out, I'll pay the full price for that. When I'll buy that day one. But for the most part, I don't buy games day one like I used to back in the old days. I used to do that all the time, but now I never do it. So, except for games like that. I mean, Grand Theft Auto, I won't even buy that day one. I never played Grand Theft Auto 5 or 4. So I never was a big so I'm not going to buy that day one. But Resident Evil 9, I'll buy that on day one. That'll probably be the only game I'll get day one this year. I might have to play that I haven't played that Silent Hill 2 remake yet. I bought that. That was a day one buy. And it was a day one buy and I never played it. So that tells you when I got this 1700 game backlog. So, it's hard to get to some of these games. I still haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4 yet. That was from 2007, something like that. I haven't even opened it. The cellophane's still on there, so yeah, one of those deals. Let's go to new game here and we'll give it a shot. Yeah. So, I don't know what's happening here. Once upon a time, in one ordinary family, misfortune suddenly happened. Child was sick with an intractable disease that could only be cured by one remedy. It was a serum from a very rare flower that could be found only at night. Wow, now that's wild. Okay, so he's got his. I was wondering what that little. If he's wearing a little backpack or something. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it is. The backpack is for the flowers. Okay, so you see the screen move there. He can jump pretty high there. Okay. So I jumped from here up to there. You turning that down? Yeah, I'm starting to get hot too. So that's some kind of, shush range. You see how that wind is going there. I wonder if that would have something to do with your jumping. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this game until I get stuck. Okay? So, these kind of games, just like Limbo and those kinds of games, these side-scrolling things, there's always going to be some point where you get stuck if you've never played them, which when most of these games I play when I'm doing these live streams, I've never played. I don't do full walkthroughs of games, play them and get it all figured out and then, go play them and I can get through the whole game. I don't never do that. I'll go back and play the game after I do my live stream. These guys that do these walkthroughs of these games, like the Rad Brad and Markiplier and all these guys that do that, they play the crap out of these games before they ever live stream them or make videos. They act like they never played it, okay? They're lying, okay? Trust me, there is no way you're going to play, one of these types of games that, 4 and 5 hours long and go through the whole game and never die one time and I noticed that I think that Brad guy, he always plays them on max difficulty and all that. There's no way you're going to go through all them games the blind at the first time and go all the way through them games and never die. That's just not happening. Okay, so those guys, they're basically frauds. So they play the hell out of these games until they got them down to a science, and then they'll record it. And then that's how they do it. They don't play these games blind. I play these games blind. Usually I turn them on and I'll play them for just a minute, get the feel. What I like to do is just get the feel of the jumping and the directional stuff. That's what I usually like to do, okay? Just so when I start the game, I don't start jumping around and get stuck somewhere right away. So, but, these types of games, when you play them, you're going to get stuck somewhere because you never played the game. So you're going to wind up getting stuck and then get frustrated and then you wind up quitting. Then you go back to it, or maybe you talk to somebody, or you look on YouTube or read something. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, but those guys that do those things, they already did all of that. They prep. I mean, they're real popular guys that get millions of views, and that's fine, but for them to act like they just went into these games blind like that, they're fooling themselves. Believe me, they're not fooling me. Okay. Okay, what is this now? I never made it to this. Oh, I guess that's some kind of map. Maybe. Or was that I guess that was a map. Let me see something here. Okay. I thought maybe that was gonna show you something different, but let me see. I keep thinking that fish is gonna jump up there, when I get. Can you go down there? Can I just walk to the edge there? Yeah. Oh. So when he walks off of the edge there, he goes a little bit forward. He don't just walk off and fall straight down. He kind of goes forward just a little hair. Here's a little toad. We'll just get the toad and see if the fish comes up here. I think that fish was going to wind up doing me in. Now, I wonder if I die, if I'm going to die if I step on that. Or do I get... Is that like some kind of spikes or something? See, when I first turned this game on, I thought those were spikes right there. See that little blades of grass or whatever it is? But that looks like... Let me see if I can... Okay. So we're going to do that. And I just can't trust that that's not spikes. I'll bet you it is spikes, actually. Oh! Yeah, it was. So now you know that was spikes. Well, it didn't set me back too far, so that's a plus. See, it's already getting tricky. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Now that's going to be a little tricky jumping onto there. If I just... Okay, so you had to jump a little short there, because if you jumped all the way at the end, you was going to hit your head on them spikes, believe me. If I can making any progress here. I don't know. I just need to find that flower to make the medicine to save whoever it is I'm supposed to be saving. I forgot already who I'm supposed to be saving. Okay, so now we got some trickery going on here. What do I gotta do here? Okay. Okay, I made it. Okay, wait a minute. Now I'm gonna run into some spikes. Wait a minute, now there's a ladder up. Now there's no way you could have did that, because you were going to run right into the spikes there, so I don't know how that was supposed to work out. How were you supposed to get up there? Okay, so I'm in the first tricky part now. Aha! Do you see that? Uh-huh. I knew there was some kind of trickery going on with that. Well, what do I do here? Okay, we'll go that way. Oh, that's what'll get me over to that thing is grabbing that. Okay. All right. Hey, we're making some progress here. I haven't got stuck yet, so I'm considering myself lucky. Whew. Okay. That got a little hairy. Oh, these logs are brutal. Okay. Alright, wow. So we made it this far. Is there a save? Or does it just save every time you... Okay, so I'm going to have to jump on that and then jump off to that thing and then... Do I fall down back on it and then jump to the other one? I don't know. We're going to find out here in a second. We're going to get back on it. Jump up there. Jump down there. Get back on it. Get down here. Okay, so, oh, wait a minute, I gotta keep going. I thought it was over. Oh, crap. No, get. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I thought I was just gonna take a little break there. No, you got to keep going. Okay, I think I got it figured. I think you got to get down and crawl like that when you get over there to that other thing. Okay, that works. Now watch, I'll never be able to do it again. Watch and see. Right? How long does this go on for? Do I have to make it all the way back around? Yeah, I did. Whew. There's no way I'm gonna make. Well, I wasn't able to pull that one off. Boy, that's a pretty long. I could see you getting stuck there, man. Wow. Wow, that's going to be hard to pull that whole thing off of there. Wow. Let me take a little break here for a sec. I got to go get something. I think I got a package. Watch out, Rage. Got a little droney. So, it's a little brushless motor. Who said you can't buy drones from China? Oh, there's my whiny ass cat sitting there doing his best begging impersonation, begging for a scrap, begging for a scrap of meat. Okay, so who said you can't buy drones from China? See, I just got that in from China. So yeah. So it may be, they said, well, it's all drones. That's baloney. It's just DJI and Autel. I think that's basically what it comes down to. So this is going to be pretty tricky to get past this part, but I'm going to give it a few shots. This is one of them things where you could get stuck in a game like this. Because, boy, making that second run up there. This part is going to be the really hard part, getting around this thing. There's no room for error here. It's just... Wow, I can't believe I did that on the second try. Wow. Holy tamale. I'm pretty impressed. Okay, I'm pretty impressed with that. Wow. I cannot believe that I did that on the second chance. That was pretty cool. Oh, shut up, range. Let me look at this droney real quick. It's called the Monster M5. See that? Well, we got it out here. Might as well take a look at it real quick. Oh, it's going to be one of these tricky. No, not so tricky. Okay, so here's the prop guards and all that junk. But it does have brushless motors. That's... At least it has that. I think I had something that looked like this last year. But it didn't have brushless motors. I think I sent it to DeAndre. Here's the battery. Having a hard time getting it out of there. There it goes. It's about 800 or something, maybe 1,000. I'm sure it'll say on there that it's 5,000 milliamp hour, but it ain't. Okay. Alright. Intelligent flight. Alright, so there it is. Brushless motors, and that's a plus. That's always nice to have that. Of course, I can't get the thing closed now. You know how that China shit is, right? Once you open it, you've done cracked the seal. Okay, I got it closed. Let's get back to this thing. See how far I can go here. Oh, so it's showing me how far you've went. So I've already went through like a third of the game. I've gotten about a third through. Yeah, okay. So you knew that was going to happen a couple of times. Oh, look at that. They got spikes on the... So I can't take it. I got to hop from that moving platform to that one. So that's going to be a little tricky. Oh, I got to do it again? Man, oh man. I mean, how many times do you think you can do that? Okay, so what's going to happen when I jump? That looks like it's too easy. Like, okay, as soon as I touch one of them, it's going to disappear or something. That's what it looks like to me, right? Yeah. They keep throwing these little fish in here. Now, I don't know if I was supposed to go up to the... Oh, I gotta go all the way back here? Oh, man. Come on. That was kind of brutal. They're gonna make you do all these jumps again. I did it one time, but that's not an easy thing there. Wow. Okay, so this part here is, I can't believe they make you go, and then when you die here, you go all the way back to that other part. That was brutal. Oh, I'm not exactly sure what to do there. You got to keep coming all the way back here to making these 3 brutal jumps. Listen to this bitch. We're here to do our oversight duties. Ilhan Omar. Yeah, you're the one stealing the money, bitch. I mean, I can't believe that broad. Honest to God. I don't understand where I'm supposed to go there. Am I supposed to go up that ladder? Or I'm going to try going up that ladder again. But... Range, will you chill out? God, he's crying like a little... He's the biggest whiner in history. Give him shredded tuna. I just don't know. And then you can't... God, I should get Kimmy to take a picture of this while I'm doing it so I can kind of figure it out. I guess I'm supposed to go up the ladder, but I try. I'm pushing up on it, but he ain't grabbing it. Well, this is the tricky part that might be the end. You know, this might be where it comes to the end-a-roo. I don't get it. I don't get it one bit. Oh well, this might be the end of Explorer of Night. And then I'll go play it myself and maybe I can get past it one day. Where are you supposed to go here? Yeah, every time I go there, I keep trying. I hit that ladder there, and he falls. So where else am I supposed to go? I don't. I don't get it. I think this is my last try. Yep, I don't know what else to do. Okay. So I give up. I'm just not getting where you're supposed to jump there, because every time I try to jump onto that platform, you hit the ladder and just fall. You know? I'm not getting it. That's it. I'm done. Alright, guys. I tried.